Today we're doing an update on my eXmark Commercial 21 X Series that I ceramic coated a little more than a year ago. We're gonna see how it held up and if it's worth it for you when you buy a new mower or when you restore your existing mower. Is it worth taking the time to ceramic coat it? Welcome to the Pursuit of Growth. My name is Craig. If this is the first time you're checking out the channel, I do weed control and fertilization in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So the winter between 2020 and 2021, I had this Commercial 21 X Series by eXmark completely torn down to the bare frame, had it media blasted, powder coated in this red metallic color, and I have not done any maintenance to it at all. As you can see, I actually have neglected it on purpose, and that's because I wanted to see how the ceramic coating would hold up. Now I used Adams polish graphene ceramic coating on this mower, and then once it was done, I have not done a thing to it. As you can see, it is quite dusty and dirty. It sits outside in the off season and it is filthy. So what I want to see is we're going to bust out the pressure washer, clean it off, and we're going to see how that held up, especially the underside of the deck, because like I said, I had a friend of mine media blast the deck and then powder coated it, so the underside of the deck was as clean as the rest of the deck. So I will be curious to see how much grass sticks, how much grass is under there, and how clean we can get it with minimal effort. That's the whole thing here. Seeing 1 year later is if it is worth it, the expense and the time to ceramic coat either a new or old mower that you restored. Now, one thing that I will say about ceramic coating, if you're wanting to do it to an old mower you already cut grass with it, is with ceramic coating, it's all in the prep work. So I would recommend, if you're not willing to do intensive restoration like I did, having the thing media blasted, then powder coated to a brand new state, basically, probably hold off. If you get a new mower, then I would do it immediately. Before it ever cuts a blade of grass, I would recommend doing it then. So I already got the air filter out, and I am just going to shove a paper towel in there, and then I will cover that with some duct tape, and then I can spray away. So as you can see, there is some grass up underneath here, but here's the interesting thing, and this is what I'm going to be excited to see, is see how that's just chipping away like that? It's not actually sticking to the frame of the mower. That's a good thing. So once we get the pressure washer under here, how good it actually works. Matter of fact, pull some of this junk just off by hand. There is the aftermath. This is after about 5 minutes of nothing but water. No degreasers, no nothing. That is how clean the deck is now. You can see there's some parts where the powder coating looks like it either didn't adhere permanently, or maybe a rock or something got kicked up when I was mowing and there's some dings and dents where the powder coating is missing, but overall it held up quite well. And I am pretty pleased with this. There's only just some streaks right here. A little bit of simple green on the underside here. Let it sit, and then we'll get to the upper portion of it. But overall, I am pretty pleased. Definitely better than what would be if it wasn't powder coated and it wasn't ceramic coated. So I would say for the underside of the deck, it's definitely a viable option. Again, if you already have been cutting with your mower, you're going to have to, the more perfect your surface you start with is, the better your ceramic coating will be and the better it will hold up. So I would recommend doing it to either a brand new mower or one that you've had completely repainted and restored like this one. So here's the underside of the deck after putting some degreaser on and letting it sit for a little bit. Not perfect by any stretch, but as I said in the videos when I was restoring this, it ain't a Ferrari, it's a lawnmower. I want to take care of my equipment, but it's not a multi-million-dollar car. So now that the underside's done, we're going to flip it over and we're going to do the top. similar fashion, I'm gonna let the degreaser sit on there for a little bit. And then on the outside, I'm gonna come back with some car wash soap just so the outside looks nice and clean. But as you can see, again, just from the water alone, it is looking real good. Even right over here where there was a ton of grease, you can still see some of that grease underneath there. Even that looks pretty much spotless. Step away, the compressor kicked on, but still definitely has its hydrophobic properties. As you saw there, water still just blows right off of everything. I'm not even gonna dry it anymore. I got some other stuff to do, so I'll just set this. It's about 75 degrees out today, so I'm just gonna set this off to the side and let it dry on its own. Put it in the back of my truck, and when I take it back to my house, before I cut for the first time, I'll probably slap some quick wax, or I have the supplemental stuff that goes with the Adams Graphene. It's like a graphene spray wax, so I'll hit it with that, and she's ready to go for the first cut. Probably take the blade off and give that a quick sharpen, but other than that, she's ready for her season. So the question was a year ago, and now I think we have an answer. Is ceramic coating a mower worthwhile? I would say absolutely yes, as long as the paint surface and all the other surfaces are clean and prepped correctly. Don't think that you can take your mower that you've been using for even a month. Maybe you could get away with it, but I would say if you're gonna do it immediately before you ever even use the thing. Like, buy it from the store and ceramic coat it. Just like, you know, if you go to a detail shop and have your vehicle ceramic coated, if you brought them a car right off the lot, straight to them for ceramic coating, they gave you a substantial price difference. Now, that's not to say paint from the factory is perfect. It's the detailers will tell you, yeah, it's definitely not. There's still going to be prep work to do, but it's much less. So whether it's a vehicle, a lawnmower, whatever it is that you want to have ceramic coated, do it when it's new, do it when it's freshly restored or painted. So would I use ceramic coating on a mower again? Absolutely yes. So I hope that wrapped up any questions you might have on if ceramic coating your lawnmower is worth it. If you have any other further questions, feel free to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Answer every single comment that I get. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. This is The Pursuit of Growth.